Non-Russians of Reddit, would you live in Russia if you could? Why? No. BC they lock up gay and lesbians in cages. No. Too cold, too big, too drunk, and too weird. Nope. I'm a black woman who's trans. I have a difficult enough time here in the US. Stares at this post in trans. Guess. I would love to live in Yakutsk for a year or two working at the university there. It's a great place to study genetics and I'd love to work on some de-extinction projects. However, even though I'm not gay, I'd hesitate to live somewhere that treats gay people as criminals. Hell no. No, because I don't know anyone that lives there. r/life of Boris. I wouldn't be Russian over there, but I wouldn't mind giving it a go for a bit. Don't be a Russian when European face with tears of joy. 100%. I used to play CSGO, so psycha blyat b. They seem to have gorgeous women and like to drink, but it's fucking cold. No, I've watched some videos on what it's like to live in Russia and it seems like most people live in these sad grey city apartments and don't have a lot to do besides drink. No. Good lord, no. It's an authoritarian state with a crushed economy with a leader that provokes and attacks Western nations like it's his job. It's corrupt to the core, feeds off of hate toward minorities, etc. What? How is Alexei Navalny doing? Yes, cause I love the cold and the mountains and IDGAF about the whole government kills PPL thing, cause I would just work at a grocery store or something, no gov secrets here. They have so much beautiful wilderness. Maybe for like a year as a mim but not forever. No, I am comfortable where I am at the moment. Nope, Putin is scary AF. Yes. I want to assassinate Putin in the worst way. I feel like I could pull it off. I want to live in Moscow. Yeah, I love the cold, potatoes, and abandoned shit. Russian women seem like the type that'd put me in my place, which ain't a bad thing. I think I wouldn't have a problem with living in Russia, but I don't speak Russian and I don't think I'm able to get a good job there. I was at a social back in my uni years and the resident Russian asked this to our group. When most of us said no, he was like, "Why not? All the best porn are from Russia. Women there are actually mostly fit instead of usually plus size." No, I already live north of the 49th parallel. If I'm going to another country, I'm going somewhere where I will not have any snow to deal with. The women are hot, so maybe. Nice try, CIA. https://youtube.b/pag1lptixa. If I could have any sort of experience like this. Found it 2 years ago and confirmed it actually happened. I'd give it a go. Buy some cheap and fertile land and start farming. No, you can only drink vodka from then on. Living there would be a big no. I'd be interested in visiting St. Petersburg for the architecture and history, but I'd probably only go if it was a Baltic cruise so I could just stop and go. I wouldn't feel safe staying there. No, not a fan of Putin, but mainly the language barrier. I'm lazy, so really don't feel like learning a whole new language. It's why if I were to move I'd go to another English-speaking country. No. Even if Russia invades, I'd still move out. That or I'd get killed for my opposing views. Unappealing/disgusting as it gets. A lot of no's in this thread. Personally, I would live in Russia for a couple of years. I'd like to practice my Russian more, the people are pretty friendly, and it is a large country with much to see. It is a shame how people conflate the actions of a state with its people. It's not like the people much say in what the government does. Most people are just trying to live their lives, same as everybody else in this world. Travel is the antidote to ignorance. The government is an organized crime ring, who uses violence to silence political opposition. This alone makes Russia an unlivable place for me. I could never relax or enjoy myself knowing I lived amongst such corruption, that at any point I or my family could be jailed without due process. I'm sure the scenery and people are beautiful, but you must understand why I wouldn't consider living there with such political corruption. Only if they teach me how to tame a bear. I just love the cold and snow. Lived there for 5 years, loved it and would go back in a heartbeat. My wife is Russian and we're now in Ireland for the foreseeable future. Yes. Because in Russia you don't drink vodka. The vodka drinks you. Everyone has these political questions, and I just want to know if everything is grey and washed out over there. Every movie or scene that features Russia is cold, grey, and depressing. Also, I am colorblind, so if you could describe it in detail I would appreciate it. Sadly, Russia does have its problems. If you ignore them, it's a pretty nice place to live. Plenty of friendly people everywhere. This. Can you explain why, comrade? Boris lives in Estonia though. You aren't wrong about it being cold. The winters are fucking brutal over here. Edit, nor are you wrong about the gorgeous women. I just don't understand why. I find them least attractive. Southern regions are warm. Sochi has palm trees. Some areas of Russia are like this. Not all, though. You've got some nice places as well. Putin give you bear if you are a good comrade and serve Russia well. Vodka is the only drink you'll ever need, comrade. I mostly blame people's hatred for the Russian people on the media that feeds them blatant false information. It really isn't the person's fault, it's more of the media's and the politicians for spewing anti-Russian propaganda. Has the Russian government done some shady shit? Yet. But so has the United States, and every other country people love to praise. I'll teach you, comrade. We overthrow capitalism together.